Hi, stream. Are you ready? Are you ready? This is what we're looking forward to here as we go on our merry-go-round way on this OCE cast. It's going to be Pineapples versus Mozzies. I'm Palidore, being joined by Dimwi. He's casting and camming as well. And, well, quite the start. I do have some unfortunate news to break to y'all here on the stream, in that it's looking like it was communicated to me that it may be a 3v4 situation here. Pineapple's missing their second Pineapple player, perhaps. But yeah, well, Dimly, you know what? We've been here before, which is to say, on these OCE late casts. Yeah, it was a fun time last time, regardless. I'm looking forward to another one right here.
Yeah, you know what? I just realized on the manual cam, we don't have a roll. We have a yaw, right? And everyone on cast is
Yaw.
right now. We have a pitch. We do a 360, but no roll. I can't do a barrel roll.
Oh, that is. If there's anything a gamer should do and be able to do, it's a barrel roll.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We can do some of that. That's fun.
Punda in the chat asking if they can start. Well,
Can you?
not 2v4, no. Three.
Oh, right.
If they get the
Punda's in
third
the
player back, yes, but we'll at least need the the third player. 2v4, technically not permitted. Now, full disclosure, there was actually a game earlier today that was recorded locally that did end up being 2v4 for a bit, but I was in no position to really do much about it because I was also managing the stream end of things, and communication was mighty difficult to get through to the teams. But nonetheless, since we actually have time to communicate with the said teams here, yeah, we do need to get the third back at least for Pineapple's side before we begin, ideally.
I
Pretty
call
please?
this lemming cam.
I gotcha. The upside down cam. Yeah, I mentioned him also in one of my local casts earlier. Became kind of relevant a bit. Just talking about Lemming and kind of being the original upside down player a few years back at Echo's release window. But, you know, more and more over time, people certainly caught on, started adopting it. And these days, not too uncommon to see teams across the league adopting that style of gameplay. At least on a lot of the top teams, you know, Master, Gold, you'll have one player quite often that's inverted, if not more.
Yeah, what's interesting is, what's rare is the player that plays almost exclusively upside down. Most players in the league these days, those that do play upside down, it's not necessarily every play. They do a lot of swapping. It's a very situational sort of. Ooh, we got some trench tennis, dude. We got trench tennis.
Oh yeah, remember you telling me about this? Let me see if I can actually get a look on it this time.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, so just I don't know. It looks more like. I mean, I guess I can see your point. I was gonna say it's like a mix between bowling, but I guess tennis works too. It's just the ramp. Whenever I see just travel along the ramp, I automatically think bowling. But I gotcha.
Yeah, I love trench tennis. It's a really fun game. Everyone check it out. Actually, if you go on YouTube and look up what is trench tennis, you'll find a video from the Echo, which is basically me.
Go ahead, Punda. By the way,
tennis is.
Save us a ping. Punda asking if they're ready to go. We're ready to go. Yeah, I mean, if this is what we're rolling with 3v4, absolutely. Start it up. We're good to go here. Sorry, continue, Dimly. I was just trying to save you some typing.
Typing? Oh, yeah. No, nah. That was basically it. Yeah. Just look up trench tennis on YouTube. You should find a video from the Echo. I'll explain trench tennis.
Trennis, yes.
Tennis.
I recall. Yeah, in fact, I hope it's not a running theme, but the last time we did these OC streams, well, the very next morning I woke up and my internet was broke for the next 4 or 5 days. So, you know what? I'm watching you, Oceana. I'm watching you. Now, nonetheless, round one is off and underway. Pineapple's over on the orange side. It's Chris and, not missing on the shot, Freestyle and Goblin. One of my favorite names in the league. Right up there with the likes of your Tickled Britches. And he just came up in conversation just a little while ago. But yes, all right, there we go.
Yeah, good goal there by Freestyle and Goblin. Putting that one in for the 2. 30 seconds into round one.
And yeah, so as I was trying to get through on the rosters there, Pineapple won, Mike VR in there as well. Over on the blue side, Mozzie side, and oh indeed, it's Liskux, it's Freestyle and Goblin the Riches, it's Punda PCVR. And playing up here, many a woes going on. I'm not sure what's happening, but I don't like it.
Yeah, might take a look at something as Mike 89 VR after the next goal. As this one gets sent to the near side trap here. Kind of chase it down. That is Charismatic. That is not his name. It's Chris MC. Sending this one to, well, Liskux. Coming away with that one. Sending that one from the 2, but it's kind of taking the bounce off the nugget there.
Yeah, Mike looking up here to Manly Pineapple. And getting it cleared there. So you can hear, oh, maybe not the comms initially coming through there, but either way, Punda PC with a clear.
Yeah, this one all the way down into the Pineapple's bubble, or not quite, but just about. Cross it to that far side. Going to be a bit of a race right here. Good shield there by the Richest, but not long enough. He's going to get stunned out, and that is Mike 89 VR sending that one away. But Liskix on the back line, sending that one through.
And on the shot just as well, needs to turn around, but doesn't in time. Freestyling Goblin, styling from the distance, checking himself out in the mirror, and I'm sure very satisfied with the results. That's 5 points here for Mozzies.
11, 10, 9.
Yeah, going up by 5, 2.5 into round 1 here. Gonna be Pineapples with a joust advantage, and holding up pretty good. That's far considering the 3v4 only being down by 5 at the moment. Very easy for a situation like this to really run away from you, but they're not making it easy for Mozzies as this one gets forwarded all the way into the Mozzie zone. Now Liskix is chasing that one down. He does get there first. He's going to be assaulted by Manly Pineapple. Call the police as that one's going to get sent all the way back into the Pineapple zone.
Call the fashion police or just the police in general trying to get the goal, doesn't do so, but right back to hands of Punda. Actually, take that back, it's the Richest who has that stolen from him, so stealing the riches instead, but Punda gets it right back, and well, gonna bounce right back to the wall and to Punda again. So some simple geometry on the self-passing and a lot of malice on the stunning, but not making the shot there, unfortunately.
So I do presume that they're called the police in Australia. It's not some goofy name like the Policies or like the Pollies or anything like that. Oh, an opportunity. Panda!
Oh,
pop that one in for the 2.
Police. Dimwi. Police. We already got so many complaints.
You know what we call that?
My inbox, yes, what?
That pun you just made, you know what we call that?
Huh.
A stretch.
8, 7, 6,
Well, you know what?
5, 4,
I agree.
3,
I have nothing. But I'm just saying, you know, who was it last week in the Twitch chat who saved your job after your ridiculous accent? If they're in there, give us a shout out because Dimwi is on thin ice again.
Was it? That wasn't the Richest, was it?
No.
No. Off my head. Liskix though, he's gonna send another one in for the 2. That's gonna put Mozzies up by 9. Who was that? I know he was OCE. The Real Zeros. It was the Real Zeros. He just popped up in chat there. He said that would be me. Thin bloody ice.
Dimwi's fate. Dimwi's fate is in your hands.
I wish
Zeros.
you knew how goofy the word bikies sounded to Americans when you're referring to the same thing as same people that we refer to as bikers. Like that difference. I cannot explain to you how goofy that sounds to Americans. It really does. I'm sorry, but it's
I can't
it always
explain
stood out
how
to me.
goofy you sound to him right now. Probably.
Okay, listen.
Yeah.
The world revolves around me. My perception is the only one that matters.
United States of Dimwi apparently is Punda PC, gets it stolen from him, and now we'll go to the backliner freestyling Goblin up to Punda, backboard too sharp of an angle, and retained by Liskux.
Good play there by Manly Pineapple, sending that one out.
That was emphatic Manly Pineapple.
Well, you know.
Oh, an emphatic goal from freestyling. Okay, I already remember the name from last week, casting once or twice on Mozzies matches. Definitely still doing just that, scoring with ease and just efficiencies.
9,
Freestyle and Goblin plays for Pineapples. I think you have your teams backwards.
5, 4,
You stop that now.
Ah, okay, I'll stop.
You can't catch me up. I'm just kidding. You do it fairly regularly, but not this time. Not
Can't
this
catch
time,
me.
SirDimwi.
I'm the gingerbread man.
I was thinking Pokemon, but whatever. Anyway, Liskux with a disc. It's a clear.
It's funny because I mean, my generation. Oh, an opportunity here. Oh, that one's gonna ding off, and generations from now are gonna feel that dinger. As this one's gonna be handled by Freestyle and Goblin on the back line here, sending this one up to his teammate. That is Panda. Panda looking for a show. Oh, Mike 89 with the 5-head. Panda get it back. Oh man.
boy.
Mike got a second stop there, preventing that one from getting in, but the forward momentum from who was it that pushed that one in? That forward momentum is what got them that goal.
11,
Yeah, always tough when you get that grab as a goalie and then you just can't quite get the clear out of the way. And yeah, Rex. Well, if you want to be technical about it. I was just talking about that one shot.
and we're underway.
Manly Pineapple with a disc. Manly Pineapple losing the disc off the barrier, trying to get it right back in, sailing through and past the hands. A couple players there, and we'll be taken here off the side wall, going to just actually go right up to Manly Pineapple, diving off from the goal, so leaving it exposed, but doesn't matter. A good boost from Manly Pineapple. It's gonna try and reach that disc first. Does have some headway, does have some open space, and plenty of time now to walk it in. There's the first two. Manly Pineapple, Dimwi's favorite.
That is Manly Pineapple popping that one in for the 2. And that's the first 2 here for the Pineapples. Not the Pineapples, excuse me, for Pineapples.
10,
For Pineapples Worldwide. If you'd like to contribute to that cause.
5,
I'm not that good at coming up with stuff off the top of my head, so no, I'm just stalling for time.
teams entering
Oh,
the
how about them Pineapples? We're gonna move on. But Punda PC over there at the midline, losing it out here to Mike VR. Mike 89 VR, that is to say. And they got their first 2 points here with just over 2 minutes left. Now under, but see if they can do it again. All things considered, playing pretty well, like you mentioned, Dimwi. But that said, it's going to be mighty difficult on that bounce shot. Just sailing right past the outer edge and retained here by Punda, who does in fact invert. Can't convert.
Correction, we are in the OCE League. He went inverted. He did not invert,
Inverted.
he went back to normal.
My mistake. That's true. I forgot that. Yeah. Well, hold on though. Does that apply? I mean, does that apply to all of the region, or is it only Australia? I always thought the upside down thing was only an Australian kind of meme.
I mean, the fact that you're bringing this much reason to it is really concerning me.
I'm a man of logic.
I
When
am
I want to be.
only on Sundays.
I joke. Everyone knows it's not true. No logic here. Just words. Not all of them always make sense. But Freestyle and Goblin. Speaking of words, trying to freestyle for the goal, but couldn't quite make it. Richest gonna give a punch off, just allowing his teammates here time to collect the disc right back, and Punda with plenty of it to spare. But losing it off the Geo. Still spacing out, might have a chance at it here with 40 seconds left. They can still score perhaps once more on either end for that matter. As we get one more pass to the nest, and the shot again. So many close, these narrow misses, but really not paying for it too badly here with that 14-2 lead.
That was an intended pass, but it does find the hands there. Freestyle and Goblin. He's going to send that one in for another 2. That's going to put Mozzies up by 14, and that should be right about the end of round 3 here. Round 1 here. Oh my goodness, round 1. This is not round 3.
12,
Yeah, that will be the end of round 1. Palidore, it's round 1. Stop. Do not gaslight me. I know what round it is.
3, 2,
Hey, what round is it?
another round.
It is. See, I'm just not that clever. I don't have a clever response. I can't even be snarky right now, man.
The answer was it was round the real 0 or something. I don't know. I was just trying to Twitch chat and somehow engage them and work them into the cast. Didn't really work out too well. I think that's another one of those stretches you were talking about. I kind of need one. It's late. Got to get some of those stretches in and working out here. But certainly Mozzies, they're working out here for the first round win nonetheless. 27. That's not very technical, Rex.
know, speaking of stretching,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I just want to maybe stretch, you know, walk over to the other side of the room here. Something I know you're not able to do, and get some stretches in here. Oh,
Yep.
yeah. That's good there. Oh. Woo!
Well, there you go, Dimwi. Getting the stretches out indeed. But we're going to be right back into it. And that's right, Cosmo. We're professionally fun, friendly volunteers, do remember. But yes, happy to be here nonetheless. Casting all day long, the last 13 hours, 12 hours, something like that.
Cosmo. Even
Don't rag on us too
professionals
hard here.
need to go for jogs sometimes.
Yeah, true. But Dimwi does have that luxury. I do not. There's not too much room to really work with. I do see my sandwich, my Subway that I've been having. That's been sitting there for the last 4 hours. I meant to eat that for lunch / dinner. I tried having Subway.
Why did you let me know? I would ask for a meatball sandwich.
Well, too bad for you. It's been sitting there just eyeing me now. Haven't been able to eat in hours, but you know what? They're going to eat up the goals. Liz Gucks for 3.
Yeah, Liskuk's eyeing that one up, huh? Huh? Yeah.
Ah, yeah, got ya. So Liskux with the disc and 3 points here. First for Mozzies, just 30 seconds in. Well, off this joust that is, but only 12 seconds off that first grab. And yeah, just trying to complete this win here. I did see Panda stopping in the chat just between the rounds for a quick hello. I'm kind of noting, you know, they're struggling a little bit on some of these bounces and things like that, but ultimately they're going to take the wins if they can get them.
And if anyone from Subway happens to be watching, we will take our Subway for Life cards now.
Maybe one day. But Mike89 VR with that disc now, trying to find actually a grab here by Chris. Chris looking through the tunnel, but just well in preparation is the Liskux. So trying to find that goal again, the goal momentarily exposed. Panda VR, and going off that sidewall a little too strong, but still taken back by the richest, and the richest just missing.
Now handled by Freestyle and Goblin, who's going to freestyle on the floor there, send one across the Panda PC VR. And another opportunity there from Liskux, as Manly Pineapple is going to send that one out of the bubble.
I'm allergic to pineapples. Actually, allergic to fruit in general. Just a fun fact. Not really that fun. Only lightly.
Question for the chat.
Hold on. The goal again. A lot of these narrow misses. I would almost dare say it's harder to hit the goal post. I mean, it's a smaller target, but you know what? They're very on target with it. They're going to go in for one more attempt, and there you go. The persistence, at the very least, will pay off at the end. Your question for chat was?
Yeah, I was going to ask pineapple on a pizza.
Oh,
go to war.
Why'd you go there?
Go to war.
Why?
What? I mean,
Technical Rex says yes.
It's a great conversation starter.
It is, but well, anyway. I mean, look, I'm not...
The only appropriate response there. Let's not make this political.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, that was fantastic, dude. Literally, these are real laughs, dude. That really cracked me up. Good work.
Are you saying all your laughs for me are fake? That kind of hurts, but you know what makes sense.
They're all fake. Every single one of them. Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh. Well, getting a turnover, causing it rather there. Going to the blue side of the floor, a happy sight to see for the Pineapples, and Panda giving a little wave, but actually losing the disc out here. So Manly Pineapple looking for maybe a pass or just backboard shot. One or the other. They're still going to recover. Going up for another, but no again. This time Freestyle and Goblin.
So now that one does get cleared out all the way into the Pineapple zone here. Players coming out. Chain's a little disorganized. No one in a little overshooting there. Yeah. Good stun on the player. That's going to be picked up by Chris MC. Apologies, Chris. I will get that right one day. As this one gets sent back into the Mossy zone. The mosquito zone, if you will.
Is that a thing? I guess it's a thing now, sure. But trying to get into that mosquito net, and actually they do. Mike 89 VR, 9 meters out, and yeah, right down the center and through the body, and 5-3 here. So Mozzie's going to be finding themselves at the joust advantage again.
I like that terminology, the Mozzies defending the mosquito net. I like that a lot, and I'm definitely going to try to remember that so I can use it in the future.
It works well. It's kind of like the, I don't know, you gotta love it when you can kind of mismatch or mishmash a team's name with something relevant in the game, you know? Kind of like when Gilligan is on a block, you can call it Gilligan's Island. It's freestyling, and you gotta love it when the words are rhyming. It's 8-3, Mozzies.
What a shot there from Gob, man. Nope, there's only one Gob. Sorry, Goblin, you don't get that one. What a shot there from Goblin. From, 23 meters out. You know, Gob is Gobshite. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
But,
Whoa, hold on. We got to clarify. There's a player in Europe named that we're not. Dimwi didn't just call out freestyling.
Oh, no. That was a good call. Good call.
Got to be aware.
That's fair. Yeah, I'll have to watch that one in the future. Oh, man. The league's getting too big. League's getting way too big. No, it's not. It's getting big. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Opportunity, though.
Honda PC, look at the grab there. That looked like a guaranteed goal. Somehow still saved it. Right back to Mike, but Mike having it stolen by Liskux. There's the clear. There's some light boost up. Honda giving a punch and getting that light boost and just enough to get there. Oh, but overshooting. Maybe, just maybe, it'll work out the same. So got the 3.
That was a nice little pop there from Liskix. Just a one tap, sending it in from 9 meters out, right on target. Good push there from Liskix. And you know, looking at that name, I always expect that name to be harder to say, but something about it, it's not actually that difficult.
For you, maybe I have to kind of take my time with it, but yeah.
See, the fun in that is now I get to wonder how many people watching just tried to say the name as they were sitting there watching the game.
That implies they're actually listening to us. Mike 89 gets the shot again. That's the second time in the last few minutes that Mike's hit a deep, just a 3 right from that outer bubble. Wow.
I want to be like Mike.
Yes, sir.
So reliably. Those are good goals there.
Shout out, MJ. Yeah, that's what got me into basketball. Watching Mike growing up there. Of course, Suns fan for life. Got to establish that. But it was the Jordan Bulls that had me first watching basketball, and then kind of, you know, quickly adjusted to the fandom of the Suns and shooting it from the sun, the richest with another one. It's 14 points for Mozzies.
I prefer the rain.
The rain. You know, me too. See, a lot of people I talk to, I don't know what the weather's like where you live, but people who live in a lot of rain, they say, oh, you get tired of it, this and that. Well, you know what? I love rain. It's so calming. It smells nice. There's a lot of good things to say about rain. If it rained all the time, at least for the first couple years, I would love it every time, I think.
Look at this one. An opportunity here. Mike coming over with that one. Coming in for the shot. Oh,
wow.
Liskix with the shot. The man with the name. Oh, excuse me. Liskix with the save. And now Manly Pineapple sending that one back into the bubble there. Going to be grabbed up only for a moment there by Chris MC. Not charismatic. Although maybe he is charismatic. I don't actually. I don't know the gentleman. Maybe he's a very charismatic person. Opportunity here, though. That's the richest. Gonna send that one in for the 2 from 6 meters out, and that's a 10-point lead here for Mozzies.
Yes. So after again those initial 3-pointers, they got that shot off there for Pineapples, but Mozzies being in the numbers situation, the numbers advantage here, they're just going to look to close this one out. They've got that 10-point advantage now. 1:45 remaining, and yeah, Gator Rich in the chat saying I can relate to rain living in Florida, and well, I guess the name checks out there. Indeed.
I grew up in Tallahassee. I know all about Florida. Yes, yeah. Oh, yeah. Tallahassee from, I don't remember what age it is. Till 21, I know that. I moved out when I was 21. Or I moved up here when I was 21. And, yeah, Punda PCVR, though. Gotta send that one down. How many times did I call it on Punda VR? I'm sorry, Punda, if I get that wrong. Then we're gonna get sent in. And also, another thing I'm trying to figure out is, I don't understand what Technical Rex is trying to tell me there. What's after the stream? Nothing. Nothing is after the stream. This is the last game of the night, and I'm not streaming anything else after this. But the second sentence there, I don't understand, is this one's gonna get sent in. A good bounce, Price,
Wow.
freestyle and Goblin with the 3 there. What a shot, and that's gonna put his team up by 13.
Get to your line.
Yeah, that was a big shot from 25 out, and
12.
what a great hit. Great way to just close down this round for them. Definitely those bounce shots, something people are getting so good with these days, over and over. I continue to be impressed the way I see people just utilizing the different angles, the floor, the walls, the ceilings, all of the above, and doing it again with making it seem easy basically. And they're so well aware, whereas before a lot of these angles didn't even occur to players in the early days. Now you just see all kinds of players. You know, they're kind of molding their games after the off of the big shots that we see on stream sometimes from the master teams, and you know, your jokers and what have you. And it's kind of funny to see that development here, and now just everyone using bounce shots all the time.
Yeah, it's like it's just become part of the meta that sneaks down to the lower, to the newer players.
Yeah.
And it reminds me of you know, when I first started playing, you know, the PE joust. That was sort of kind of, you know, well, when I started playing, it was new.
Yeah.
It was, everything was new, but that was back in August of that year.
When I was new, everything was new.
Yeah, but no, like how long it took for the PE joust to kind of get down the line of from the top players down to the you know, the lower level players, the newer players. And now, dude, the rate of information dissemination is just impressive. Just how fast something new will start moving down the line. I mean, you'll see someone do something new one week, and the next week, brand new players are telling you how to do it. You know, it's unreal how fast information moves around the community nowadays. And I mean, it helps that there's so many new players that have just been vacuums for new information, just wanting to learn everything they can about the game. And on the other side of that coin, with so many veteran players ready to feed them that information. You know, a big notable one, Venom with his YouTube channel, Martin III with his YouTube channel. Those have been your YouTube channel have just been blowing up from all the new players looking to learn everything they can about the game. And we're seeing it pay off. It's so awesome, so much fun to see.
Yeah, definitely agree on that one. The fact that my videos somehow get views, I guess SEO or something, who knows? I mean, I definitely don't advertise anymore, but people have definitely stumbled upon it and, you know, said good things about it. So I'm happy people still get use out of it. That said, there's a lot of resources, and probably better resources, quite frankly, these days, that are more up to date. And you know, the concepts of Echo have changed, the advanced metas have changed of Echo. The concepts of basic fundamentals, you know, as fundamentals, they do tend to stay the same. So all that stuff still applies, but really, the game's changed so much, and people are adapting so fast. You see it here from teams just like this one. Now, I'm not, I can't qualify that, but you know, I can't say that every one of the players on both these teams for sure are all brand new. But I just know, you know, this is the first time in Echo's history, a 3-year-long history, that we've been able to muster up enough teams to have, you know, a OCE division here in our league play, our competitive play in VRML. So I can only assume a good handful of them are probably much like from Europe, much like from Americas, coming in from that Quest version, you know, contributing. So, you know, across every single region in VRML, they continue to put on some shows, and, you know, look forward to just seeing how they continue to grow over the weeks, over the months. But yeah, that said, I think that'll just about do it. Dimwi, anything left you want to get out there, or advertise, plug, etc., or any shout outs from the Twitch chat that you guys want in the next 30 seconds before we peace out?
I have this. He's the only player live at the moment, so we're gonna shout him out. That's Sealable Bag. He plays for Kangarillas, one of the top, one of the top, if not the top team in the league. Definitely
I've heard of them.
He's currently playing Escape from Tarkov, and there's a very good chance you will also hear So Much for Subtlety, one of our other cameras.
Yeah.
And so yeah, definitely go hop in on him, drop in on him, and tell him VRML2 sent you.
Yeah, exactly. Sealable Bag. a favorite player of many. A good dude, super skilled, and you know, Kangarillas. I mean, their history speaks for itself. So cool to shout them out, shout him out. So much for subtlety as well, and great cameraman of our league here, getting some more integrated in the very, very near future. Rest assured, they're coming. Meanwhile, to the Twitch stream, thanks for joining us. The Real Zeros still has not given me the go-ahead to fire Dimwi yet, so I guess you're safe for yet another night here of OCE cast. Technical Rex, Panda PCVR, stopping in again in the chat. Good games there. Luigi Logic OG, shout out to you, and Cosmo Woe, and Pamwow. I like it. Let's see. Liskux also in the chat stopping by, and I think that just about covers it, at least for most of the scrolling I did here. Look, we look good. We look good. So, on that note, one more big thank you to our sponsors, ProTube VR. VR cover, Rebuff Reality, Fixed Gaming, and VRware. Shout out as always to our fantastic mods, Wit, Nada, Sneaky Evil, Princess, Alacost, Gilligan, Echo Zero, and Dano McFabulous. Another shout out to SirDimwi, who's been camming and casting and just doing a little bit of it all the last several days, especially in my often absence because of my present connection issues. So appreciate him. And of course to all the casters and cams who have stepped in the meantime. To the Twitch chat, thank you for joining us. It's been fun. So once more, I've been Palidore. That's been SirDimwi. This has been VRML Season 2, Week 2. And yeah, be happy, healthy, safe, good to each other. And we'll see you again very, very soon.